Have you guys ever wondered how to refill your windshield washer fluid? If that is the case, I'm going to show you today how to do that. And before we get started, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, make sure you like this video, and also comment below if this method works for you. And without further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, so before you get started, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you actually need windshield wiper fluid in the first place. And to do that, you're going to want to go to the inside of your car, and you're going to want to go over here to your center dash. And basically what you're going to want to look for is you're going to look for this little orange icon. It might be orange or yellow, and it's gonna kind of give you this little weird like rainbow shaped outline. It's gonna have some water droplets on it. It's gonna be outlined in like an orange or yellow color, and if you see that on your dash, it means that you are low on your windshield wiper fluid and you need to refill it. Also, another way to check if you actually need it to be refilled is you can go to your driver's infotainment and you go to vehicle status. I'm not sure what other cars are. This is a Volkswagen, so you know that's what it is for this car. But anyways, you'll get a notification on your dash also that will say add wash fluid or windshield wiper fluid is low, etc. And that's basically how you guys check to see if you actually need windshield wiper fluid. Alright guys, so the next thing that you're going to want to get is you're going to want to actually buy windshield wiper fluid. You can pick these up at really any of your local gas stations, Ace Hardware, any auto parts store. They all really have what you need. However, my word of advice would be to get two things. First thing, make sure you get an all-season windshield wiper fluid. It will generally be the easiest and most efficient because most of us are not going to be in one type of weather. We're going to be in, winter, fall, summer, spring, all that stuff. So make sure you get an all-season one. And then my second thing I want to advise to you guys is to get a mixture that does not require any extra mixtures. If you're a beginner and you guys don't know about windshield wiper fluid, you're going to be very confused if you buy a product that you need to mix water or other chemicals into it. So just make sure when you're buying this to get the kind that says needs no mixing, use full strength. It will just make your life a lot easier. Alright guys, so after that, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open your trunk up. And for those of you who don't know how to open your trunk, it's pretty simple. I'll walk you through it. Basically, you're going to want to go to the driver's side of your car, and then you're going to want to go into the footwell. And each car is a little bit different, but generally you want to look for this little latch piece right here. It's a lever piece, and all you do, you just grab it and you just pull it like that, and then you're gonna come around to the front side of your car, and you're gonna want to find this little latch somewhere in here. Each car's a little bit different, but you generally just find a latch and press it, and then you are in the engine compartment. Now, when you get inside the engine compartment, you're going to see a lot of different components. It can be overwhelming to people who aren't familiar with cars, who have actually never even been inside their engine bay before. And that's alright, because you're only going to be looking for one thing. And that one thing that you're looking for is this little icon right here. Little blue icon. Each car might be a little bit different color, but you're basically going to want to look for the same icon that you saw on your dash, this little kind of rainbow shaped icon with water squirting out. You're going to want to look for that, and once you find that, you're going to open it up. Now usually it's a little pop cap like this, kind of like a bottle cap. Sometimes it's a twist off. It really depends, but you're just going to open that and leave it open, and then you're going to grab your your windshield wiper fluid, okay? And you're gonna want to open the windshield wiper fluid. Alright, so once you have your bottle cap open, what you're gonna want to do is you're basically just gonna pour it right into the hole right there. It's pretty simple. If you have a funnel, that will work a little bit easier, but for me, I do not have one on me right now, so I'm just gonna pour it in here. It's pretty simple. Sometimes when you're pouring it in, you might get a little bit of backup in there. It might like kind of float up to the top, similar to like a soda can. And if it does that, then just give it a couple seconds for it to wash back down. That should be pretty simple and straightforward to fill. The reservoir on the windshield wiper fluid is pretty big, so you might even need 2 bottles. I'm just using one for the sake of the video. But you're basically just going to want to keep on pouring until you either reach the top or your bottle runs out. And my bottle is about to run out. Oh, okay, so it is full. You'll see it's literally right at the top right there. It is very full right now. So basically from there, what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to close the cap how you found it, shut it. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. There we go. And you close the cap, and then you should be good to go from there. However, there's one more thing that I want to go over, and that is if the indicator is still showing up on your dash after you poured your fluid in, and that's what we're going to do next. Alright guys, so the last thing that you're going to want to do is you are going to want to check your dashboard to make sure that the warning light for your windshield wiper fluid is not there anymore. And to do that, you're just going to want to put your car in start, turn the ignition on, and then you're just going to want to go back to the the area that you had your sensor light on before. And if it's not there anymore, mine's not there anymore, and it's also not on any of your center dash messages, then you're good to go, and that's all you need to do. However, if you're somebody who your sensor light is still there, there's 3 different reasons why that is happening. The first reason is because you just need to drive your car for a little bit, turn it off, turn it back on, and it will be good to go. The second reason why that's happening is because you didn't put enough fluid in. Maybe you only have a quarter of the way full, maybe you only have half the way full. You just don't have enough fluid in. You need to put in the rest of the container that you have already, or you need to get another one if you don't have any more liquid left in the current one. The third reason why your sensor light is still showing up even after you filled up the fluid is because your actual sensor in the tube or connector in your engine bay compartment is broken. So it's not working. It can't detect when fluid is above the line that it needs to be at. And if that's the case, I would just suggest going to a professional or go to your dealer and have someone fix it, because no matter what you do, unless you're like a mechanic or you really know what you're doing, you're not going to be able to fix that. So just take it to a professional and have them fix it. Alright guys, so I hope that you liked that video. I hope that it was helpful. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, smash the like button and comment below if this method worked for you. Also, if you guys were wondering what camera equipment and gear I use, check out the links in my description. I link all the equipment that I use. You just can click on the link. It'll take you to Amazon. It'll show you the product. So these are products that I back. So if you guys are interested in any of those, just make sure you check that out. And I think that wraps it up for this video. I will see you guys next time. Peace.